Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. I am so excited about today's video. I have a makeup tutorial for you on this look, but this is not just any tutorial because I am using the new Emily Edit Makeup Revolution palettes. So excited for this launch. When I found out this was launching, I felt as overwhelmed with like happiness as if I were launching my own line. I am so happy for her and so excited for her. I really feel like there is no one more deserving on YouTube than Emily. And I just wish I could celebrate with her in person. You guys know Emily is a good friend of mine, but she's also been an incredible mentor to me here on YouTube and just has such an impact on me and my channel. I've said this about her before, but she really is such a gem here on YouTube. She's been here, she's like one of the original beauty YouTubers, I feel like. And from when she started to where she is at now, all these years later, almost at 1 million subscribers, Emily is still the same authentic, honest voice with integrity on YouTube. I really admire that. And it's just really inspiring me to see a channel of her size and just get to know her. And she's just one of the most humble and kind people that I know. And seriously, could not be more excited for you, friend. Congratulations. I got emotional when I was watching her big reveal video last week. I was reading comments, and it sounds like a lot of people did because it was a very touching and moving video. I felt like I was feeling all those emotions that she was feeling in that video. And I just wanted to reach that video and just like give her the biggest hug. So of course I had to order both palettes the day that they launched. And I did use both of these palettes for this look. I'm not going to go into swatching in this video because I know Emily did a really extensive overview of the two palettes, so I'm going to link that down below. Also, this video is in collaboration with Stephanie and Risa. We were all like super excited chatting about this palette over the weekend, and we all knew we were going to do tutorials, so we thought let's just do our tutorials on the same day. So I'm going to have their videos linked down below for you guys to check out as well. We didn't plan or talk about what looks we were doing, but I got to see the looks that they did because they filmed yesterday. And I think that there's a good variety of looks. I feel like Risa's is her kind of classic, gorgeous glam makeup that she is known for. And then Stephanie's is this beautiful, wearable, everyday look. And then I'm kind of somewhere in between. You know, I tend to kind of wear more neutral, everyday makeup, but I wanted to bump it up a little bit for this look because when I opened this palette, I was like, I can't just stick with neutrals for this palette because there's just so many fun colors. So I used a little bit of this shade here, a little bit of this deep kind of eggplant color. Yeah, so I like the look that I created. It's a really nice complementary look for blue or green eyes because it does have those warm red and pink tones to it. I really like the way that it came out. This, believe it or not, was my first Makeup Revolution palette to ever purchase. It had been on my list of things to try for so long because I know Emily loves the brand and has talked about it on her channel for years. I think it's perfectly fitting that my first Makeup Revolution palette is hers. So anyway, I don't want this intro to be too long. I just want to again congratulate Emily. I wish I could be there in person to celebrate with you, friend, and give you a big, huge hug. You deserve all of this and more. Yeah, well, let's go ahead and get started. So I'm going to go in the palette and I'm going to apply the color The Cream all over my lid from lash to brow. Then I'm going to go into the Needs palette and I'm going to take the color Courage, and this is going to be my transition color. So I'm just going to go back and forth, kind of defining that crease. Then I'm going to take a little bit on the tip of the brush and bring it down to meet my lash line. I feel like the shadows have a good amount of color and they're buildable. So you can build it to get more color, but you can also get a nice pretty sheer wash of color if that's what you want. I really like this color a lot because it has a lot of warmth to it. So it's really complementary on all eye colors, but especially green or blue eyes. It's going to really pull that green and blue out of your eyes and make them pop. So for the lid, I'm going to go in with this shade right here, Pizzazz. It's this really pretty kind of purpley with some pink hues to it. And we're going to apply this on the lid. There we go. It's a little, there it's more in focus now. It's got a nice level of pretty shimmer to it. I'm going to show you what it looks like on the finger. It's really pretty because you can see as the light hits it, you see kind of that pink frost to it. And I'm actually going to use my finger to apply it just so I get a nice big punch of color. And we're just going to use my middle finger. I'm going to go and just press this onto the lid with my fingertip. Oh, this color is so pretty, gorgeous. This color too is really complimentary for blue or green eyes because it does have that purple and that pink to it. Then I'm going to take a brush and I'm just going to kind of go over it to just blend it into the crease color. That color is so pretty, you guys. Next, I'm going to take this shade here. It's a really nice matte, dark, kind of like eggplant color. And I'm going to use this on the outer V and blend into the crease. And I'm going to use the Sigma E20 brush to apply this. As you can see, it's really small. So since this color is really dark and I want to keep that controlled and where I apply it, I want to use a brush that's small that gives me a lot of control. So I'm just going to kind of create that little V here using this brush. I'm not too concerned with it looking perfectly blended because I'm going to use a different brush to blend it out. So I'm just kind of packing that on there. Then I'm going to go back with a blending brush to blend that out, and this is the 224 by MAC. This is a really nice, pretty, dark purple shade. I really like purples that have a lot of red, that are a little bit more on the red side. I really like that. So pretty. Ooh, that's so pretty. I love this combination. Yay! I didn't really know what direction I was going to go when I sat down to film, and I really like the way this is turning out. So next I want to highlight the brow bone, and I want a little bit of shimmer, so I'm going to go into the Needs palette, and I'm going to mix this shade here, Kindness, with the shade Gratitude. I'm going to mix those two together to give me the right level of kind of shimmer. And I'm using the E55 by Sigma. It's a nice kind of basic shader brush, but it is on the shorter side, so it works really well for the brow bone. Oh yeah, that's kind of the perfect combo right there. Pretty. Then I'm going to go ahead and take a little bit of that shimmer shade Gratitude, and I'm going to pop it just right here in the inner corner of my eyes, just to brighten that area up a little bit. Oh, makeup just makes you feel so much better. It just wakes you up. I've been having one of those mornings where I'm not feeling so great, dragging a little bit, and now that I have makeup on, I feel a little bit better. Then I'm going to pop on some black liquid liner. This pen is by DHC, and I like it because it's really dark, really like a true rich black. For my lower lash line, I'm going to add a little bit more color, so I'm going to line my eyes with a purple liner. This is by MAC. It is the shade Borderline. And I'm just going to kind of run it about, not quite all the way to the inner corner, but just about halfway. Then I'm going to go over it and smudge it with the shade Heartbeat. So this is similar to the color scheme that I'm using, but I haven't used this one yet. And I'm going to take that Sigma short shader brush and smoke that out. Ooh, this is pretty. This shadow has a lot of pigment. It goes on really nice. So it's gotten a little thick. I'm just going to kind of go and soften it a little bit. So as you can see, that gives a really nice kind of sultry, smoky, diffused lower lash line. I am going to line the inner rim of my eye with a white pencil. This is by MAC, and it's the shade Fascinating. It's a little bit more white than I typically like. I usually like to go with something a little bit warmer, with like a little pink or peach hue, but I could not find one up here, so we are going with this one. Okay, I'm going to pop some mascara on my lower lashes. This is by Mally Beauty, and it is the Smoky Mama Mascara. I think this is from her Mallywood collection. And I'm just going to put a little bit of mascara on the lower lashes. So for lips, I want to keep it pretty soft and neutral, not too pink or not too pops of color. I'm using the Jouer lip gloss in Diamond Walk. This was part of the anniversary set that I got from Nordstrom. The other one I got was a little bit more pink, and this is more of like a kind of rosy, just basic nude shade. This is a little bit more beige than I typically wear. I usually wear a little bit more pink on my lips, but I do want my lips to be pretty muted with this look. Okay, this one tends to be a little more sheer than the other one. The other one I remember having a little bit more pigment. Okay, but that's kind of just what I want. All right, and that completes this look. I hope you guys enjoyed this tutorial. Let me know what you think in the comment section below. As always, thank you so much for watching, and I will see you all in my next video. Bye!